to the What More Can I Say podcast. Been waiting to get to this. We're going to talk about hip-hop news, pop culture, music, things that's going on in our lives, things that's going on in your lives. It's getting ready to be a lot of fun. And these are our co-hosts. We're going to have a great time. Shout out to Keke. What's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Ready to talk.
Yeah. And then we have, last but definitely not least, my brother, Zach Boog. What's up?
Well, you know, I'm just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife and 2 kids. I got a baby on the way. This the baby on the way.
We didn't even ask for all that.
I'm saying, when you got a baby on the way, that's all you say.
Right.
I got a baby on the way. I ain't got time for this.
How you doing? I got a baby.
I got a baby on
the
way. Good morning. I got a baby on the way. We know.
This is episode 1 of what I hope is many episodes, man. This is gonna be fun. Everybody, y'all gonna get into it with us. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna jump right into it. First up, everybody's in. That's why we in our own separate spaces. You know, the stay-at-home quarantine has been nuts. But Chicago, of course, has been popping up on national news because we can't take it. We can't take sitting in the house. We got people outside everywhere we go. How y'all feeling about seeing these videos and the world watching Chicago really just disobey all the stay-at-home orders?
I'm going to tell you this, Tom. I was disappointed, but yet so entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, like, I hated it. I was like, be safe. Y'all tripping. But then at the same time, when the dude ran down 87th with the horse,
Yes.
I said, I love niggas. I love niggas.
I
feel the same way as Zach, actually, because I was laughing, but, like, I know I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't like this as much as I do. But when Shorty was twerking on the car and I hear in the background, like, let me back. I'm like, that is so Chicago. We don't know that, ever.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now. I said it on the radio. I said, hey, look, don't post yourself right now because you'll get that $1,000 ticket.
Right.
But when this is over, you got to post yourself because that twerking was on TMZ all over the world.
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
Too, because she had great balance. She was up there.
On the car.
A little bit I was turned on while I was watching it.
Of course, Tom. What else would we expect? Hood rat action for you, yes.
Right. Look, come on, Keke. I'm appreciative of women's bodies and things that women's bodies can do. So thank you very much.
No rats left behind. We know.
I had. Did y'all see the video where dude cussed out Lori Lightfoot?
Yes, called her bald-headed.
Bald head.
That's not right, man.
Real talk, though. I mean, look, I can say, y'all tell me if I'm wrong for this. Now, I've been getting a ton of backlash of where I feel about the stay-at-home stuff. At the end of the day, and I never thought I would agree with the Republicans, but it's where we at right now, is that, we got to get back to the bucks. That's my thing. Like, I get it. You're going to have to make special kind of treatment for people over 65. You're going to have to make special treatment that got underlying health issues like diabetes, heart issues, asthma. Their lives are really going to be complicated. But for the rest of us, and I'm not discounting those people, for the rest of us, we got to get back to it in a way that we can. You got to put us back into it. Have capacity, because I get it. We're dealing with a lot of health issues, and we don't want to spread it, and people be possibly at risk of fatalities. But on the flip side of that, though, you got people losing their jobs. You got businesses going under. You got out of work people, unemployment insurance at an all-time high. I mean, we got to do something to fix this stuff. And people's mental health. You can't. Now, people that go to jail all the time, this ain't nothing for them.
Oh, my God.
Those of us that have not been locked down, we don't know nothing about this.
Tone said they go die anyway. They got health issues. They go die anyway. Let us out.
Tone don't care, do it.
Anyway, but they gotta be careful, Keke.
Tone ready to go to the club, baby. He been in the house too long.
Yeah, I love people, and this is the thing. So I'm older than y'all. So this is what's so crazy is that watching the stuff on 87th Street, this is how life was regular. Before phones, before internet, before ever. When it was hot outside, you ain't really had nowhere to go. You got in your car and got your boys, got a bottle, and went to somebody's parking lot where everybody was at and posted up and played your loud.
So was you out there? Just tell us. You can just tell us. Was you out there this weekend?
I thought about it, but I heard
it a couple times.
He wanted to get out there.
Social media, they'd be like, "Oh, Tom Kapone, you out here? Oh, that's crazy. Give me some." Nah, I wasn't. No. But I thought about it. It's a party on 87? For real?
But
I'm a social person. I just like, for me, they gotta figure out how to get this stuff right.
I understand what you're saying, Tone, about the money, because people money is messed up. But at the same time, you don't have to cuss out the mayor, okay?
Right.
Buddy who cussed out the mayor said, let me tell you, because one thing about hood niggas, they don't care. They always gonna say what you should be doing, but it'd be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He was like, hey man, y'all need to be finding the cure. You need to be fucking finding the cure. Don't worry about me, ball.
Like that's her job. That's her job.
Like that's her job. Like the mayor's supposed to find the cure. That's why I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Because Nick, let me tell you something. One thing about it, Chicago is cold, let's say about 75% of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you think you gonna keep niggas, and when I say niggas, I mean niggas, white people, all people in the house when it gets warm, we not going. We are not going. Look, just like they was on 87, I saw white boys out north playing racquetball, shirtless.
Yes, everybody was out.
Getting it in.
Yep.
Getting it in.
I'm going to tell you, Chicagoans, it is built in our DNA. And matter of fact, not even Chicagoans, any place that's a cold weather city. That means all of the Midwest. That means a majority of the East Coast. That is it. When it's cold outside, we're in the house. Once that first hot weather comes, we out, and we can't help it. It's just So I heard Lori Lightfoot, our mayor, was saying so many things like, "Yo, y'all got to stay in. She gonna ticket you. You're gonna possibly get to jail." People are going to go outside. It's gonna be impossible to stop. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if everybody's riding a reality bus like I ride the reality bus, but I'm telling you, you need to get on the reality bus and understand that you're not keeping people in the house.
You're just not.
I'm staying in the house. Y'all go out there first, and y'all tell me how it go. I'm staying in the house. I will go in the backyard if I need some fresh air, okay? But I don't go outside in the summertime in Chicago anyway, because you don't want to get shot. Forget the Rona. Like, you trying to, have from long them. So, y'all tell me how
Keke,
it go.
So what have you been doing, like, your quarantine life then? Since you so content, like.
I've been more creative than I've ever been, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I've been working. I don't have to deal with a lot of y'all. So, I've had a lot of free time. So, really get my brand together. The only thing I'm missing is the nail salon, the hair shop, and that's about it.
It's not bad.
Mine, I've watched more porn than I've ever watched in my life. And I watch it. It's not at this point, it's just content. It ain't even. Because I watch.
You check Pornhub like it's the news, and
yeah, I'm watching Pornhub like it's Netflix. Like, oh damn, that's crazy.
The same.
I know, but you know what's about to happen though.
Right.
Yeah,
once you like a video, you just like that video.
I've watched more porn than I care to admit to. I haven't done, I'm going crazy. I know my neighbors next to me, like, this dude don't go to sleep. All I do is pace and talk to myself, conversations, and debate myself. I don't know what to do.
Tone hosting parties in the living room.
Right.
I hold my bottles up, play music loud like I'm on the.
Oh my God.
It's this. I want to let y'all know this right here is the toughest thing I've ever went through personally.
I believe it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's because you be out so much.
You kind of don't want to see your kids because you don't want to get them sick. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a
I ain't
lot.
seen my mom in forever.
Yeah. When I saw my mama, we talked from across the room. And my mama is the huggiest person in the world. And I ain't gonna lie, I like my mama's hugs. My mama always rubs my head. I love you. You like, I don't get none of that. Because my mom is 70. I'm not trying to be responsible, no jokes aside, but I'm trying not to kill my mama. I'm not going, that wouldn't forgive myself. But no, seriously, a lot of people are going crazy. And that is why you saw black folks on the southeast side of Chicago on horses.
On horses? Where did he get the horse from? Where did the horse come from?
He won the stunt awards.
Yeah, where did he get it?
They said he been had the horse. They say he always pulled the horse out. But you should have seen. Now, did y'all see the video on Chicago Media Takeout? Shout out to Chicago Media Takeout. Yeah, they had the video up. But the best part was not the dude with the horse. It was the dude recording him.
Yes.
He said, "My nigga got the horse on y'all land. Some of y'all got cars, but we got the horse."
And then he goes, "It's Chicago, nigga. Like,
it's Chicago. We got the horse.
We didn't need that."
He said, "Fuck you talking about? He got the horse." I said,
You need a dude to go crazy with you. They go crazy.
The dude was standing on the horse like this.
The horse looked so tired. The horse looked like he had no water, no food all day.
That horse definitely smoking weed. 100%. He get Kush blowing. He be like, look, he like Kush.
Yeah.
He definitely blowing Kush in that horse face.
And they feeding that horse. They feeding that horse like a dog. I know they are.
You think so?
I know they got dog food. I know they giving them scraps. They are not feeding that horse a horse nutrition.
Oh, the horse is definitely eating pizza puffs and ghee rolls.
Guy roll.
And now they giving the horse.
Whatever you want to call it, he gets some meat on pita bread and fries with mild sauce on them.
That little wet bread be at the bottom of the harrow.
I swear to God, that's what they giving that horse. I know it.
Yeah, that horse would not even know what to do with hay. He was like, "What's this?"
Yeah.
Hey, let's get to it. Me and Leon talked about it too, man. So I'm sure I know Zach, you're a sports fan. Nick, Keke, I don't know if you watch sports a lot, but
only for the drama.
Okay, only for the drama. So have you checked out The Last Dance? Keke, let's hear from you.
I've been watching it and I love it. I mean, I feel like I connect more with Scottie Pippen than anything. When I just hear his story, I was like, oh my God, okay, Scottie. And I like how he was like cussing out Jerry or whatever. Jerry, I want to fight him. I feel like this is a reality show. I want to fight Jerry. And Michael, he cool or whatever. I just really like how Michael let everybody, no matter where he go, he let everybody in the room know, like, y'all my sons. Like, y'all my sons. It ain't really like, Michael is something else. Like, I just like watching him. And I wish we could watch more of like what was really going on, you know? So I'm here.
What about that?
Well, like Keke said, Mike does son everybody he walks into the room. But the thing is, when Mike said, this is the part that got me, and this wasn't the latest episode, but when he said, I walked in the room, it was all type of stuff going on. Cocaine, drinking, smoking. But when he said that with them yellow eyes,
right?
I couldn't trust much more that Mike was saying. I said, Mike, you got cocaine eyes right now. I know.
Mike's eyes been yellow his whole, like, since the 90s.
I don't think Mike has ever done cocaine. I'm going to be the one because I lived it.
What? You a lot, Mike. Tone, Mike ain't never did cocaine.
No, Mike ain't never done cocaine.
This ain't hero,
This
Zach.
This third type of person to do cocaine, and Mike ain't one of them.
Mike, if Mike lost the bet and they bet a line of cocaine, Mike sniffing it.
Nah, that's a different type of. I'm gonna get into this.
Okay.
Michael Jordan, one, I don't think smoked cocaine. Two, I think Michael Jordan, this whole thing, this most time for us, for people that like that lived it in that era, we never heard Mike say this much in a row ever.
Yeah.
Ever. ever. Like, so we looking at Mike like, damn, you just gonna keep saying everything, huh? And so for us, it's cool. I think the one thing that I like, it was two things actually. There's a lot that I like. Let me not say one thing. It's a lot that I like. Some of the things that I like the most would be, one, I like the fact that how he talked about the betting. Like, most people that got problems are not gonna say anything. And I think I think most of us in the world are lightweight addicted to things, but we can stop them. And they won't affect our lives, but doesn't mean you're not addicted to them. Do I think Mike's addicted to gambling? Yes, I do. Do I think that he
Absolutely.
Do I think
he said, Tone,
the person that would lose his life? Do I think he would lose everything? He would spend his last money on betting? No, I don't think that. Hell no, I don't think he'll let that shit happen. But I think that it ain't fun. I think he can't watch him. I don't think he would bet on basketball, but I don't think he would, let's say, football. I don't think he can watch a football game if he ain't betting on it. I don't think he can play golf if he ain't betting on it. I don't think he can play cards if he ain't playing recreational spades. Nah, it got to have some money attached to it.
Let me tell you something. Mike definitely is addicted to gambling. Any man who looks you in the camera and says, "No, I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to competitiveness and competition." That's like saying, "No, I'm not addicted to having babies. I just don't pull out with." Like, no, you like, what do you mean? Like, that's the same thing. Oh, I'm not addicted to food. I just like to eat. Like, bro, what do you mean, Mike? You are addicted.
I just think he's addicted to the challenge. I'm with him when he say, I think like he's addicted to winning. Like, and he don't understand when he's not winning. So he'll keep betting and keep playing because he's so used to winning. That's what I get. Like, I get it. I feel like it's a cocky thing with him. Like, I'm great at everything.
Let me tell you something.
Not take your money.
The only, Tone, I disagree with you on the point of you saying that Mike wouldn't lose all his money gambling. I just think that Mike is so competitive and so good at things that he's eventually going to win to stay afloat. But no, I think if it came down to your last, think about what Magic said. Magic was like, man, every time we play, he just double up. You know, you gotta like when you playing poker with Mike, you gotta be on it because he gonna double up. You know, he's good at bluffing. He sent that 57. That's one check that we found out about, the $57,000 one to my man who was the golf shark. Okay, so don't think he just won't stop until he wins. He's just gonna beat you before you beat him. You know, you'll quit before he quits. But I definitely think he would go all the way, the way.
So I think that's a black man from North Carolina. I think he watched his mom and them, and that's the same thing that leads into this one comment that Republicans buy sneakers too. Mike did not care about nothing but making his bread and winning basketball games. I don't know which order came into play, but Mike knew. He was like, you can hear it in this conversation in a sense of where he like, yo, look, this is how I move. This is how it's because, hey, I play basketball. And I love playing basketball, and I love winning, and I love doing this. But I also love making this money. I love making money because I seen my daddy struggle. I seen my mama struggle. And we know we black. Come on, man. Ain't nobody white on here. And no shade to white people. Listen to this podcast because you know that most white folks come from generational wealth. Y'all come from things that we don't come from. Y'all save. It's a thing where black folks like, yo, you watch when a black person makes it, the biggest fear of a black person that made it is going back to where they came from. And you don't think Mike thinking about that shack in North Carolina? I ain't gonna say he lived in a shack, but it was a lot of them. I know he had like 4 or 5 people in the house. And I think he got what? What he got? 2 brothers and 2 sisters, whatever it is. That's a lot of them in the house. That's a lot. I ain't trying to go back to that. And I'm going to tell you from a dude that got up, I ain't doing nothing to go back to going check to check. I'm probably like a check or 2 away from check to check, but I ain't. And I know there's people that feel me.
Well, I just started making a little money, so I'm still check to check.
Okay, no, I ain't there. I ain't even check yet, so there we go.
What you know about check to stretch?
Right,
Stretch
check
him
the stretch. Check the
Go
stretch.
check the stretch.
That's my life. Check the stretch.
That's funny. All right, let's go to the things that have been happening on Instagram. It turned out to be a joke.
Yeah.
Wilding out. What's my guy name, Zach? What's his name?
So we talking about, I think you're talking about the Hitman Holla situation.
Yeah.
Hitman Holla has a girlfriend publicly. I think her name's Cinnamon something on Instagram. And Cinnamon something.
Not the one you searched on Pornhub. Not that one.
I've seen Cinnamon on Pornhub. Wow.
It ain't that one, dog.
Okay, all right.
But he's got a public relationship. You know what I'm saying? He always posts her all the time. And then this other girl who's known to be a home wrecker, you know what I'm saying, was like, oh, since you gonna block me, I'm finna expose you. And it was like 4 pictures of them together. And when I saw it, my heart dropped, especially for a man that's in a committed relationship. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see brothers go down like that publicly. Oh, that takes my soul. I said, oh.
Yeah.
You know, I hate it.
I'm sure it did.
It hurts. It hurts my soul.
Before you finish, Keke, how do you feel about when you see dudes get caught up? Like, we know this is a joke, but we've also seen some that's not a joke. How do you feel when dudes get publicly caught up?
What you mean? I feel like they got exactly what they deserve. Because you shouldn't be so sloppy. Now, if you're going to do whatever you're going to do it. But if you get caught, your ass just got caught. And that's good.
Let me tell you something, Keke. Keke, let me tell you something, man. Don't do that, man.
What?
Because everything a man loves about sex is sloppy.
Well, goddamn, you need to figure out how to clean it up.
Sloppy. Everything that you
keep your side chicks in check. Keep your side chicks in check. If you gonna have a side chick, she need to play her position. If not, you sloppy with it, and you deserve to get caught. Period.
So Keke, are you in a relationship right now?
I am.
So would you be upset about your man having a side chick if you found out?
Yeah, everybody gonna die. What we talking about? Yes, everybody dies. That's the end of the movie. There we go. Yes.
So
what's worse?
Are you okay? So is this? Let me ask this question: are you the woman don't ask, don't tell, or are you the woman that says, "Oh, he left his phone open. I see it. I see some messages popping in. I'm gonna read the messages." Which one are you?
It depends on the day. And no, I'm not the girl that's sitting. I don't have that kind of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do podcast stuff. I don't got time to be searching phones and things. But if you've been acting weird and our routines are off, and I get a Scooby clue that you might be doing something you ain't got no business, yes, I'm going to find out what I need to find out. But if everything is cool, you're not being sloppy, we good, we happy, I'm well taken care of and great, then we don't have no problems. Because I'm booked, I'm busy, I don't know what you know what I'm saying? I'm not stalking you. But if you make me feel a ways and I find out, everybody dies.
So once the radar go up, then Detective Keke on your ass.
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. And one thing you cannot beat is a black woman looking for something.
No, you cannot.
That's why I think you should never go through phones.
Okay.
Because black women are so good at finding something or creating a narrative in their brain of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's say Keke, you text me and be like, hop on. Now, you talking about hop on the podcast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But let's say my wife go through my phone. She like, why Keke telling you to hop on at 9:30? Right. What's going on with that? See how that turned?
The thing about it is, most women, if you doing what you're supposed to do, and we be so busy being happy and wanting to make you happy and planning our lives, we're not thinking about stuff like that. But
Tone,
if you're not doing,
I'm asking Tone, is that true?
I mean,
no, I was listening to Keke. I was intrigued. When women start talking, I get intrigued in it. But I know what Keke is saying. Like, if your girl is happy, if you don't have a crazy, there's a difference. If you have a normal woman or the crazy.
Right.
And that goes for men too. Like, that's the thing. Like, we can be crazy because I've been the crazy dude. So I know what it's like to be crazy. So my thing is saying, like, hey, if you got a normal woman and you doing, y'all all good and everything's good and everything's happening the way it's supposed to happen, everything's love. But if things ain't right, that's when you start seeing the extra. You like, dang, you ain't used to ask me about this. But you know you got it crazy if the woman keep asking you everything that you do, everything you got going on, how you move. They got a problem with your friends. They got a problem with how you hang out.
Right.
They got to ask you hugging. They got to ask you like that. And I know people that deal in those type of energy, like, yo, hey, I can't even hug this girl because she gonna trip.
Right.
I can't even hug this girl because she gonna trip.
But 9 times out of 10, y'all done something in the past that make a chick crazy like that. So maybe she took you back after the first time you cheated. Now, of course, every time you touch a girl, text a girl, look at a girl, I'm on 10, like, what's up? So,
and then another thing is, what dudes don't realize is a relationship is like a credit score. You know what I'm saying? You come in. A relationship like a credit score, like you come in with like a 750, right?
Yes, yep.
But every time you do something, it's just deducting your credit. So if you got a 400 credit score, she not gonna, that trust ain't there. Just like the bank, they don't trust you to pay the money back. She don't trust that you telling the truth. You might be telling the truth, just like you might have paid that bill. But guess what? It's always harder to build a credit score than it is for it to drop.
Come on.
It can drop in a few missed payments, but it take a while.
Come on. I don't know what kind of
Zach preaching right there now. Come on, Zach. You said something right there.
I never heard the credit score one. And guess what? I'm stealing it.
It's like a credit score. But like the thing is, I'm scared of my wife.
You should be.
And let me tell you what, the reason I'm scared is because she's never done nothing that crazy.
Oh,
that's why I'm scared. So I haven't done anything to be, scared of, or, to see that side, but I just know it. Like I can see it in her eyes. If I did, she the type that would stay with me and just torture me throughout. Like I couldn't leave. You be trying to leave. You be like, you know what? Let's just end it.
I don't look. I've gotten caught up. I got caught up before, and I don't believe in that. Like, don't take me back after you caught me up. Let's end this.
She would take me back to torture me.
Because the torturing.
He a real heartbreaker. This is a real.
No, because women.
Don't take me back. Nigga don't even want to be. Don't forgive me because I did what I did.
I want to be forgiven. Because you know why, Keke? Because women don't. Every dude want to be like, oh, she took me back. And then I'm gonna tell you what the story, how that story happened. Man, she caught me. I'm gonna give you. She caught me up. Oh, come on, she caught me. Like, for real? Damn. She got the letter. She saw everything in the phone. Oh, damn. All right, quiet go. Next week, what's going on, bro? You good? Man, I can't believe she took me back. I mean, it's a little tense around the house, but she took me back. Whatever, we good. Then a couple weeks later, he like, yo, man, she acting wild. She acting crazy, man. I don't even know. It's crazy. I don't want to say nothing because she just let me back. What happens is women will take your ass back, take you back, and then they going to get you back. They going to get you back. Now, I'm not going to say they going to go as far as you went. Where I say, oh, you had sex with somebody? I'm going to knock somebody down. But you guarantee your girl is going out with her ex-boyfriend or the dude she thought was cute at work. One of the two.
It depends. It depends about how you come back.
I'm right.
It depends on how you come back. If you come back and you building your credit score back up, shout out to what you said. But if not, if you just, because a lot of y'all just come back like, I'm back, everything's great. Don't ask me about that girl no more because we moving on. That ain't how this work. Like, I might have a flashback in the middle of the night.
That's what I'm confused about. How are you supposed to come back? The thing about men, we're simple. Like that's what I was saying. Like, we're simple. Like, let's say if I'm mad at Tone, guess what? I'm mad at him. Okay? We're mad. Both of us mad. But when we're not, we're not. Now, you may be somewhere where you don't rock with somebody and you just don't talk to them. But guess what? You're not mad inside when you see them. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know how to hold that in. Like, either we on or off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But women, they can be happy with you and then out of nowhere hit you with the shit that she was mad about. Like, oh, that made me like, how do you do that? Like, that's why we scared. And I'm scared to walk around on eggshells in my own house. So I just rather not do it.
Yeah,
so don't live like that.
See a blue sweater, and all of a sudden, that bitch used to wear blue
sweaters. Yes. Yep. So don't even do it.
I don't got time for that. I just don't. I feel like once because I'm a recovering cheater, is that one. I can fall back at any time. Look, I'm admitted. That's a part of my journey. I'm admitted. I'm part of my journey. Don't judge my journey. Is that I'm saying once I've ruined it, I feel like the trust is gone. You gonna do something, and I ain't forget it. I don't want nobody else playing in my joints. I ain't the dude that can take you back. I ain't the dude that can take you back after you done had sex with other dude. I ain't the dude. If another dude kissed you, touched your ass, rubbed you, you was in the same car as that dude, guess what? That's now your man.
She can't get Uber with a dude. She can't get
Uber, none of that. None of that.
But you cheated. See,
none of that.
That's not right. That's not right,
I feel like if you're going to cheat and you get caught, you deserve everything that you got, fam. Like, so when my boys say me, like, they got caught, or whenever I got them, like, man, like, bro, it's over. I know it's over. I like it, and I'm prepared to know that it's over. Like, they were like, I'll tell one of my guys that got caught recently. I said, you know the relationship's over with, bro. I said, no.
Oh, please don't take advice from Tone, man. Get your woman back.
It was over. It's 7 months because she was dragging him so bad and messing him up. And he couldn't ever say that because he got caught. Yeah. But to my point, I'm not saying my philosophy is the end all philosophy. I'm not stupid enough to say that. But I do say in most cases that if you get caught up in a relationship, that 9 times out of 10, it might be over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got to work very hard if you try to save it. You got to work very hard. That's all.
I ain't for that work.
And we know you ain't putting in no work for that. No.
All right. Speaking of work, man, let's go ahead and let's move on. There's some stuff that happened this week. We got a bunch of. We'll get a chance next week to talk about it. We get a chance with the album because Slimmin'. I'm looking forward to Slimmin' B, Young Thug, and
I'm not.
You not?
Why not?
Listen, man. It's certain artists that I put on a pedestal when it comes to talent. Okay, and Chris Brown is one of those. Like he's the most talented R&B singer of our generation. Okay, like he's our Michael Jackson. He's that talented. He can sing that well and dance that well. But my issue with Chris Brown is the fact that he does not put out R&B music. We just did this whole thing, Teddy Riley versus Babyface. 500,000 people was watching it. And all the comments keep saying, hey, man, what happened to R&B? Like, damn, we need some R&B like this. It's not because we don't have the talent. It's just that the talent wants to make albums with Young Thug. That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't want you, Chris, I don't want you to rap with Young Thug. Like,
but Chris Brown, he will collab with anybody.
That's the problem.
Chris Brown, I feel like he get high and he don't care.
Babyface, you can't get a Babyface track. Let me tell you something.
This is true.
Busta Rhymes can't get on the song with Babyface. They're not coming out with a joint album.
Are you comparing Young Thug to Busta Rhymes?
I'm just saying. I don't care how talented Busta Rhymes is. You never gonna see Babyface be like, you know what, Bus? Let's do an album. It's just not gonna happen.
I hate your Babyface voice too. I hated that.
Right. But I just like Chris Brown, he will collab with anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. He will collab with anybody.
Chris is stuck in the realm of I want to be a rapper too. But I'm telling you, I think this is gonna be a good album. I think this is not to be R&B. I think it's gonna be a pop thing. I think they're definitely gonna have an R&B record with a Young Thug verse in there. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be one of the best albums or mixtapes, whatever it is, 2020. I think.
No,
I mean, it's gonna. Rose can't fail with a Chris Brown hook.
Can't fail.
I mean, he put like Kid Ink and all the, like, you know, people we never heard again after they did a hook with him. I just think it's gonna
Listen,
be
man. When you have something that's on life support, like R&B for this generation, where you got people like Jacquees, and and this is no shade to Jacquees. Jacquees he has the heart of a lion. You know what I'm saying? But the voice of a mouse.
Stop.
The issue is Jacquees got the passion. He really wants to make good R&B music, but he just the voice. His voice is just not strong enough. Chris Brown, who has the voice, the talent, is lacking the heart to want to make R&B music. Something in Chris Brown wants to be a rapper, and I don't know why.
Because everybody knows that rappers get the most vagina, so that's what.
That's not true. R&B guys used to get the most vagina.
Not in 2020, they don't. Think about it.
Chris would have the game by his man.
Just think about it.
He really
think about it. Let's just think about it. We're gonna go vagina rate. Let's just go ahead to Keke. Who is getting the most vagina? Out of because you the woman. We gotta ask you who you think is rappers or R&B artists.
Now, because it ain't no R&B tone, but
yeah. I was gonna say
overall, R&B
you got a point. In Babyface Day, okay,
right?
Getting the but today
because the music was out there. It's not.
Yeah.
Listen, just the fact of the matter is, every man on the planet does everything for vagina and money.
Right, you're right. Yes,
I don't know what that has to do with anything. Yes. So you just wanted to say that.
You just had to get that out. Yeah,
I had to,
and it's true.
Yeah.
And
let me tell you something. What's the name? Chris Brown is disservicing himself, and I'll explain it why. Yes, he has success with albums and platinum songs and different things like that. He is a household. I can't take that away. But let me tell you something. That man has Michael Jackson / Beyonce type talent and has performed at our big jam consecutive years.
Michael Jackson together?
No, I'm saying he has that level of talent. Like
Chris
Brown has that.
Huh? Michael Jackson and Beyonce?
So wait, stop. We can't get past that. I get what you mean, Zach. You mean that he has that type of potential, right?
Yes, he has that type of potential.
That's horseshit.
No, it's not. The only reason it's horseshit is because of the type of music he makes. If he made different type of music, he would be a legend just like that. It's just he's making street stuff, man. It ain't no reason Chris Brown.
What do we judge people on, Zach? But besides the music that they make, you can't conceptualize a person's music that they making. That's what they make.
Well, let me explain how I'm coming up with this.
Okay.
That wish is that Chris Brown would sing R&B so that he can be great.
I'm just saying, if you talk about vocals, if you want to go vocals, just the strongest vocalist, Chris Brown is one of the strongest vocalists when he decides to sing. I'm trying to tell y'all don't be hearing that boy.
I was with you now.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta listen to that boy.
Vocals?
He's one of
Brown's life.
Let me ask you this. Does he have a stronger voice than Michael Jackson?
Usher? Have we forgotten about Usher?
I'm talking about the people I just named. Can he sing with Beyonce? To be a superstar, you don't have. Michael Jackson didn't have the strongest voice.
Sing with Beyonce. Chris Brown could not.
Crazy as hell.
Not a lot. He could not. Y'all baby knock the joints over.
Yes, he can. All day long.
Beyonce?
He can sing and dance with Beyonce.
Now dance.
Okay, dance.
He can sing and dance with Beyonce. Yes, he can. He just don't do it.
Michael Jackson thing. I was with you with the Michael Jackson thing, but Beyonce, no. But
thank you.
It is.
Okay, here all I'm saying is the reason I don't look forward to this Young Thug and Chris Brown album is because we don't need it.
Yeah, we don't. You feel like he's selling himself.
We don't need it. What's out? What are y'all talking about? We don't need it.
What you mean what's out?
Absolutely need it.
Have you heard of the great lyricist Lil Baby? Have you heard his new stuff?
No, we got Lil Baby. Now, Lil Baby's awesome. But look, I'm talking about...
Lil Baby is crying crazy.
Okay, so after Lil Baby, what else we got?
Have you heard of the great lyricist?
We got Lil Baby. We got The Baby, whose album came out nice. We got Meg.
We got The Baby.
Single she got nice. Now
we got Gunna. We got Gunna.
Gunna, nice. That's 3 in whole hip hop. Chris Brown and Young Thug is needed. It's empty
No,
space.
it's not.
It's empty space. Drake came out with an album of throwaways so he can make some bread. We just downloaded and made him a bunch of bread, except for Deep Pockets is a hit. But I'm telling you, the rest of it's throwaways.
It's still good throwaway. Drake's throwaways are better than most people's records.
They good. They great. But this album, he's got about 3 records on it. 100%.
No, I'm gonna tell you,
I only listened to it once, and I was able to.
The reason you know Drake's album is throwaways is because it's so random. It has no flow. It'll go from anywhere. It'll go. He'll be crying on one record to, turning up with Future, and then he's on there with D4L with Young Thug. Like,
that's who I feel like we don't need is a Drake and Future. I feel like they need to let that little bromance relax. I'm sorry, I'm over it. I feel like the women don't see it for Future, and we can argue about it in the comments for those watching, but I'm tired of them. I feel like they are the most toxic duo, and they just need to stop.
Why are they toxic? Why? Because of Future? And
and Drake. Drake toxic too.
Keke.
What?
Keke.
You started it, Zach. You started this. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but y'all want to talk about what we don't need? We do not need another Future and Drake situation, changing up the song mid-song. I don't got time for that.
I love them.
I don't got time for that.
She said, and it's because they both toxic too, Keke.
Yeah,
that's
and I want my Drake with my Drake, and I'll take a Future when I'm in the club. That's really about it. Other than that, I don't really need.
I think women have jumped off Future because of his inability to pull out. I think that's what.
Yes, Future.
I think women have jumped off Future because of what he's doing. He's doing in his personal life.
Yes, I think that is. I totally agree with that. He don't do interviews, so I don't feel any type of like connection or like I want to like you. I'm like you, the dude who Sierra escaped, and I'm proud for her, and that's it.
Sierra escaped?
Yes.
He gave Sierra an album when she was not popping. Fact.
Yes, he did.
Did it? It's okay. It still ain't get a popping.
It was a resurgence.
It still ain't get a popping.
It got a back.
It was a resurgence.
It was definitely a resurgence. Wasn't nobody checking for Sierra. And then this is the thing. Sierra drug him through social media and through blogs after they broke up.
Sierra didn't say nothing about that man. We figured it all out for ourselves about how that went.
Keke, stop it.
I'm just
sometimes you gotta call out toxic femininity.
I just don't.
You got to.
Future. I don't see it for Future.
You have to. You want to know why? Anytime that you let your son, the newborn, basically, little baby Future was like 2, whatever he is, wasn't no more than 2, wear Russell Wilson's jersey on the side. That's tough.
Of an NFL,
right. 2 points for the
National
girls.
Football League practice.
2 points for the City Girls. I like that she did that. She made y'all all mad. She made all niggas around the world mad with that one.
See,
that's what I'm saying. That was very disrespectful. That was very disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
I like Sierra, and I really thought I was like, dang, Future, you got drugged by Sierra, and he records. And the thing what it is that Sierra didn't have to play that dude like that. She knew what she was getting. You dated. This is my thing, Keke.
What?
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is for me to you. I love you to death. If you start dating a basketball player and you start telling me, "Hey, Tom, I think he cheating on me," I'm like, you get what you got, and laugh at you, kind of low key. You dating Future. That sometimes she didn't get cheated on by the mailman.
So why is it bad?
Cheated on by Future.
Why is it bad why is it bad when she give him a taste of his own medicine? This nigga got all these baby mamas. He treat these baby mamas like just like they some, child, I could never. And I just don't understand,
let me tell you
something. So bad when Sierra get him a taste of his own medicine.
First of all, Future treats all of his women right.
Who said who?
Throw the other dude in the face. Now she went and dated other guys, then that's a taste of his own medicine. And he had
babies with other women, Tone. in other
Why he was with
relationships.
Sierra?
Yes, who knows? He have them all over the place.
Look,
I will never
say
feel sorry for Future.
I'm gonna say this. I dated a stripper. I dated 2 strippers in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them. They know who they are. God bless them. They're great people and great energy on the inside. But when I saw them do what they do, they was going out with me and they would jump. You get a little lick in you. You go back to you get to your base element. So
right,
they might
the money.
when they was out with me and all of a sudden they start bow, a titty fall out, anything. They ain't tripping. I couldn't deal with that. But do I get mad at her? No, because I dated a stripper. I know that I'm going to do things that are wow. I know. That's my fault. Why am I gonna get mad if she starts twerking when she get a little drunk, or why am I gonna get mad that she might want to jump on me and lap dance me in a party that I'm not supposed to get a lap dance at? She's a stripper. That's what he does. That's it. It's Future. He's being Future.
Well, she being Sierra.
Future did not date Jacquees. She dated, not Future, but Sierra didn't date Jacquees, and Jacquees a wild dude too. She dated Future.
The point of the story is we don't do no more Drake and Future, and I will never feel sorry for the Future for no reason ever on earth. So there you go.
So all I want to do is just end it and say that
Chris Brown is the greatest.
Future and Drake on the same track, both spewing misogyny.
Get it out.
How do you say the word?
Misogynistic.
Both spewing out misogynistic views in different ways is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen on a record. Because Drake gonna sing his, and Future just say his raw. It's just a beautiful blend. You know what I'm saying?
It's a record on the Baby. Shout out to the Baby's new album, where Future says, "Man, I had your favorite girl as my pet. Love it."
I love it.
Hey, y'all mad at Sierra? Get out of here! No. No.
I was like, amazing.
No.
Because we don't play about the kids. That's why.
Well, yeah, we don't. What? Yeah,
it's
it's
different with kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he should have been there.
Well, look, everybody, that's going to wrap up episode 1. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was great. Again, make sure y'all check us out. The What More Can I Say podcast. We're on IG. We're on YouTube. Also, we're going to be putting clips up. And if you got things that you want us to talk about, make sure you go on to the What More Can I Say on the YouTube or on the IG and leave us a comment, and we'll talk about stuff, man. We're going to have some fun.